and welcome to another exciting edition of the Sports Smart Show. My name is Chitemwiko Sai Kalonde, and in the studio, I'm not alone. With one of the people that we, as usual, we showcase this program with. That is,
Victor Moonga Vikimalo, aka Mr. Naliparwa. It's good to be back. Chitemwiko, we are back.
yeah, back again with some exciting news, and I believe that we have quite a number of things that we are going to discuss with the viewers out there. Please remember to leave a comment or comment what you think about the things that we are going to discuss. But the most important thing before let us avoid the talking too much, but we go straight into business.
Yes.
Let's start with the women's FIFA series in Brazil.
Brazil,
Yeah. What were expectations for the first match that Zambia played against Canada?
Yeah, for the Canada game, I think I expected Zambia to lose because the way they prepared, yeah, we lacked good preparations. I think I remember a good number of players arrived on the same very day.
Yeah.
We had a match the likes of Barbara Banda, Priska Chirufia, Lucio Mwemba, Martha Tembo arrived just hours before the kickoff. So it was hard for the Copa Queens for that game.
Yeah, not to forget, most of them were having visa
Visa
issues,
issues, yes.
so it affected a number of players, and the team was not well prepared because we had 12 people in the camp.
In the camp,
Yes.
yes.
So
Tomorrow you are playing
those things affected them. On the other hand, they played the second game, Brazil
Yes.
against Zambia.
What a game!
What?
What a game!
Trust me,
Mm.
I was expecting Zambia to do something, and it's quite sad because the preparations have affected the national
Yes.
team, and we can't really blame the Copa Queens.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think concerning the 6-1 loss, it was a game in the first half that I was expecting the Zambia. I mean, in the second half to
At least,
not
yes,
really to
to
concede.
concede those goals because they just conceded one goal in the first half.
Yes.
Then the rest of the goals came through in the second half.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
what a game!
it was a tough game. It was a tough game.
Yeah.
Knowing the fact that not to forget that we also have another pending issue on the Zambia national team, women's team, that is our coach
No.
trying to resign.
Yes.
So what do you think about that?
I think she's having issues with the football association of Zambia. I saw a post she posted on her LinkedIn. Yeah, she complained about certain issues, including the way they prepare,
Yes.
and the other issues. So I think she's not happy with the way she's being treated by FAS. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, quite a lot of things that are going on in the
Yes.
FAS association. Not to forget the Zambia national team again. On the other hand, having a very important tournament. I think it's really affecting them because this game that they played with Brazil, it was a game that I noticed that Coach Alubono, the vice coach, is the
Yes.
one who was
In charge.
Yes.
Charge. And when they met last time with Brazil, it was a tough game.
Yes.
I remember 2021, we just lost 1-0.
1-0.
1-0. Yeah. So now things just changed from nowhere just to lose 6-1.
I think I'm hoping for the best for the next match. And what team are they playing with?
Korea, South Korea tomorrow.
I think they're going to try their level best. Zambia national team is a golden generational team for the ladies.
Yes, Barbara Banda is one of the best, if not the best, female footballer in the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a tournament that we expect the national team to stabilize and make sure the management is helping the national team. On the other hand, I saw a post on Kaumba Chikenge of the Ugandan coach, female coach.
Oh yeah, the under-20 female coach for Uganda.
Yes.
Yeah, she's interested to be our next coach for the Copa Queens. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm seeing some fans, they want that coach for under-20, for under-17 girls, our Karo Kanyamba.
Okay.
The others are saying we want Bruce Mwape back. So if you are told to select our coach for the Copa Queens, who would you choose?
I would choose Nora.
Nora.
Trust me, she's a tactical coach, and I believe we needed some new changes of tactics. For our former coach, that is Mr. Bruce. He coached it well, but I felt Zambia needed a different kind of football play because
Exactly.
we were lacking in terms of tactics. And I remember the time I watched Zambia against Ghana. That was when I came to know Coach Nora.
Coach
And
Nora.
she is a good coach. She is a good.
Yes, she changed Ghana. Yeah, she transformed Ghana.
Yes.
Yes.
So I believe we just need communication between the management and the national team coaches. I think that will help our team.
Yeah, remember there will be like AFCON like in July.
Yes.
So yeah, I think FAS will resolve the issues for the Copa Queen to do well.
And she has requested for her salary to be
Yes,
50%
yeah,
cut.
I thought that
So
50%. What a drama! That is a drama again.
yes, I think there's quite a lot of things
Yes.
that are ongoing in the FAS association. And if you feel you have some points to share concerning the FAS, please feel free or share a link concerning what's happening in the FAS, because it's not just that. And there are so many blames that have been said concerning our FAS president, that is Mr. Kevin Mwemba. But away from that, before we go, there's a game which is ongoing. That is the Zambia
Oh.
national team under 20, the women's national team, the tournament.
Oh, under 17
Yes,
girls,
yes, yes.
in Rwanda.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the under 20 are playing against Rwanda for in the first leg, first round of 2027 under 17 World Cup qualifiers. Yeah, and the Copa Queens when I checked, they were leading by 2 goals to 0.
2 goals to 0, and
Yes.
it's live. So please feel free to check to search for the team, the game that they are playing with. What team are they playing with again?
Rwanda.
Rwanda. So hoping for the best
Yeah,
for them.
yeah, wishing the girls all the very best. And the next week they will be at home in Ndola Living Manawasa Stadium to finish their job.
Yes, yes. Well, before we go to the next segment, we are going for our first break. We'll be back shortly. Please stay glued.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now. The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of...
Well, dear viewers, thank you so much for still staying with us. Before we went on a short break, we discussed about the Copa Queens and the Zambia under 17. For now, we dive into the Zambian Super League, MTN Super League.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We'll start with the results that were played last weekend. Yeah.
I think one of the things that I would that's really interesting
Yes.
for the last weekend was the Kitwe Derby.
Eukopala.
Yeah.
Eukopala de abaredi de karampankana. Energy devil.
Guinness.
Abayero, ababusaka, ababora.
Yeah, against the Power
Your
Dynamo.
team.
Power 9.
All the way from Ndeke.
Abana
Abana
Boda. And we are leading. So it was a great game. It was a game that everybody was just geared to watch. It was live on most of the platforms. And kudos to the FAS Association for making it possible, because we've been having issues in terms of the streaming football matches,
exactly.
because Top Star are unable to
To be able to have the game.
Yes, but Power Dynamos came through the rescue. They won 1-0 against Sinkana. What was your prediction, and what do you think about the match that was played the same Saturday?
To be honest, I was expecting to end like 1-1 or even just a draw.
Yes.
Because but again, Power Dynamo is in a very good form.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they used an advantage of their top man who's on fire. Moses Shuma. Yeah, punched the Red Devils.
No, that guy's at peak. But there's also another match that I felt they were supposed to do better, and that is a team, to be specific, that is the Zanaco, the Sensationals, or may I say the Bankers.
The Bankers.
What do you think they were supposed to lose that game against my team, Fleur Wanderers?
I didn't expect the game to end like that. Looking at the way the league standing is, I think they had like a similar number of points.
Yes.
Before the match.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I expected the game to be tough.
Mm.
But Maite.
Mm.
They are coached by I think Lamek Banda, the former Musa coach. They're a very good coach.
Yes.
So
Vena Milambo,
they are back on track. They are
Yes.
now standing on position number 3 in the league.
Mhm.
They are back on track. Congratulations to Vena Milambo.
Yes.
Maite Inechungu.
Yes, they're having a good tournament.
Yeah, good season,
Good season. So kudos to the team for winning Zanaco, and it wasn't a game that was so easy. I believe, in as much as we would predict, the goals made a difference, and Mufulira Wanderers went with a win.
Yeah.
On the other hand, we have some games that were played this during
The
the
midweek.
week. Yeah.
But we go to the before you go to the midweek.
Okay.
There was this game last weekend. Green Eagles versus Concordia Braves.
Concordia
Yeah,
Braves.
when most of fans thought that Green Eagles had won the match.
Mhm.
The former Zambia under-20 international Boy Dimusonda came to the party for Concordia Braves and they scored a victory equalizer for the Best Championship boys.
Yeah.
And the game ended 1-1.
Yeah,
Boy
kudos.
Dimusonda is really in good form now.
He's in good form,
Yes.
and I'm hoping maybe he can get a co-op for the national
For the
team,
national team, yes.
because they played well in 2017, in
2017.
the national team for under 20,
Yeah.
and it was a great game. I think he scored in the
Yeah,
90
minutes, yes.
90
90 plus,
90
plus
plus
2 somewhere
minutes
there.
when Green Eagles thought they walked
They
up.
won, yes.
Yeah, but they drew a match and they shared the points.
Yes.
Yes. So we dive into the next segment, that is Zesco versus FC Muza.
FC Muza, nil.
Yes. Do you think what was your prediction about this match? Do you think Zesco against Muza? Do you think Zesco is supposed to win that match, or perhaps Muza? Because Muza, on the other hand, they are having a good
season.
Good season. Then
Compared to
Zesco is kind of,
I think those issues.
yes, they're
like that,
still
yeah.
limping, and
Yes.
on the other hand, the issue against them not playing in the ABSA tournament is still ongoing.
Yes.
But what do you think about this match? I must be honest with you. I didn't watch this match.
Yeah, just same with me. I didn't watch the match, but I think I was expecting Zesco to do something because they've been performing bad in the recent matches. But I think it was their first game after that scandal of ABSA Cup.
Yes.
Yeah, I think. But Muza is also a good team. You can't underrate Muza.
Yeah, we cannot underrate.
Yeah, we cannot
Musa.
underrate Musa.
And Musa is a team that is performing very well. So, in as much as we would say Zesco is supposed to win, Zesco just has a big name.
Big name, yes.
But
Big players.
Musa, on the other hand, they are doing the most in
Yes.
the league. They are trying by all means to maintain their numbers.
Exactly.
Yeah. On the other hand, we also had Green Buffaloes against Toronto Stars.
1-1.
1-1. A game that people shared points. But away from that, we do not want to make you bored. Let's just try to announce the results for the previous weeks.
Yes.
And we go into another segment, or may I say the interesting things that were played, the interesting matches that were played this week.
Yes.
So we had Mighty winning Zanaco 2-0. Nchanga Rangers against Kansanshi Dynamos. Nchanga lost 1-2, and on the other hand, Napsa Stars won 1-0 to FC Leopard. Mines United again, they are still having very bad season, and I think they are going to go back to the champions. National League. They lost to
Too bad for them.
They lost to Nkwazi.
Nkwazi.
Yeah, 1-0. And let's now talk about the match 29th match
Yes.
week results. Yeah, what's on your script, sir?
This United defeated Kansanshi Dynamos.
Yes.
Yes, what a game! They are back. They got back on track now
Uh-huh.
into this game, thanks to Emmanuel Manda, who scored the only goal for the Ndola Giants.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was good for Zesco. They really needed this win.
Yes, they really needed that win. Not to forget Konkola Blades against
Mighty.
It
After
was-
beating Azanaco, they ended up losing to Concordia Braves.
Yeah, 2-0.
But you can't blame them again because Concordia Braves is also doing well. Best Championship is a very, very good coach, Quicksilver. We call him Quicksilver.
Besides, if you notice,
Again, Boy Dimson scored in this game again.
yes.
Then-
So if you notice the previous match, Konkola Blades drew, and this other match they won. And the other hand, Beston Chambeshi is also a coach that I feel has so much experience, and he wouldn't allow Mighty Muflira Wanderers to win them at their home ground.
their home ground.
Yeah. So we're apart from that, we also had Muza against Green Buffaloes.
Zozi.
They came out new. On the other hand, FC Leopards won
Again,
Nchanga.
Changa Rangers.
Nchanga Rangers, a team that we did not expect to lose to Nchanga.
Nchanga Rangers, now-
Besides, they are still in the top 4, but we were hoping a win from Nchanga Rangers. And on the other hand, in the ABSA tournament, they had a good league, and
Yes.
they'll be playing this
this Sunday.
this Sunday against Power Dynamos, and it's going to be a tough game. I'm a Power Dynamos fan, but trust me, I believe this team coach Chicken
Chicken George.
George Wandamina and our coach, or may I say Power Dynamos, it's going to be a tough game. These teams are not teams that you can not underrate because they are having a good season. Yeah, on the other hand, they are both fighting to win the MTN Super
Yes.
League and Faz Super League to see the team that's going to win to go with the 1.2 million for the ABSA.
For the ABSA Cup.
Yeah, yeah. Well, aside from that, there is also Warriors against Power Dynamos.
Dynamos.
What do you think about that match?
A dramatic game.
Mhm.
Power Diamonds scored all the 3 goals in the first half. Through 2 goals came from the same guy, top man, Moses Shuma.
Yeah.
Then when the game was running toward the end, there was the drama.
Yes.
Their goalkeeper Lawrence Munenga was red carded when Power Diamonds had utilized all the 5 subs. Then their midfielder Owen Tembo had
Came through.
to come in for Power Diamonds, and he became the goalkeeper of the day, and he saved two big saves.
Yeah, two brilliant saves.
And he was awarded the man of the match award.
Yeah, yeah. Trust me, that's a game that I would say the game of the week. That
Yes.
was Power Dynamos against Cowboy Warriors. Trust me, Owen Tembo did a good job. I loved his saves, and I
loved
think it was a joke on media to say
That free kick save,
it was amazing.
it was amazing.
It was amazing.
Man, they-
Yeah. So I think this is where we now go for our second break. We are coming back with more interesting things that are concerning the FAS Super League and the Zambian sector, or may I say the Zambian Soccer League. So please do join us on the other side. We are coming back. Please stay tuned.
We kickstart your day with our headline pick with the top stories making news.
Then we go deeper in our story pick where we break down issues that matter the most to you.
From the Health Desk, we share simple tips to keep you healthy and informed.
For Classic Fitness Minute to get your body moving before the day begins. And trending now, what's hot on social media?
Hello Zambia, my name is Amina Mutambo.
And I am Moluwa Eric J. Mwalamajende, and we bring to your screens the ICU TV Breakfast Show.
Right. Thank you for still staying with us, and we are still talking about the things that concerns us. We the football lovers. If you're a football lovers, please leave a comment and tell us the things that you feel are supposed to discuss about and concerning the FAS League. And before we went for a break, we were talking about the March 29 games that were played last week, and not to forget the 28th week of the Z Super League. And it has been an interesting league so far. Not to forget, we've talked about quite a number of things that are interesting concerning the Super League, the matches that were played last week. And now, before we dive into the next segment, let's talk about the top four.
Oh, the Super League.
Yeah,
Power Dynamos is leading with 61 points, then followed by the Airmen Red Arrows with 54 points. Abena Milambo, Maite Pakati Tente, Maite Winnie Chunguro.
Yes.
With 45 points. Then the Brave People of Chingola with 42 points. Power Dynamos is still on top.
Yes. Trust me, they've never lost since. They haven't lost in quite a long period of time.
Like the entire 2026, they have never lost in Zambia.
Yes.
Their defeat came from Champions League when they were beaten by Pyramids of Egypt. Yeah, they have never lost like the entire 2026 in Zambian League.
On the other hand, if you notice, I loved how before these 5 matches that have been played for all the top 4 teams, they were all different by a point. So it was an interesting league, or may I say there were interesting matches during that time. But I think now we are able to see the margin, the difference there. Red Arrows has kind of disappointed us. Your team has been losing for nowadays.
Yes, but again, but last week we did the needful by beating Cabo Warriors 3-1. Again, Zanaco is nowhere to be seen in top 4. They started very well. They're now not in top 4.
It's because they lost. So
I remember some month ago, their coach Bomamba said that it would be hard to remove it from the top. They're now out of the top.
Yeah. So it has really affected them, and
Yes.
I'm hoping the best for these top 4 teams. It's a very good competition. Changa Rangers are having 42 points. On the other hand, my team, Fleur Wanderers, having 45 points. I don't know if it's because these teams are concentrated on the ABSA Cup Because the ABSA Cup, on the other hand, is getting more
Yes,
interesting.
there's the money in ABSA Cup also.
They've eliminated most of the teams, these small teams from the National League.
Yes.
Kafue Celtics was eliminated by is it Pad Nchanga Rangers?
Kafue Celtic, yeah.
Yeah, Nchanga Rangers defeated Kafue Celtics by 2-1. But the guys played very well. I love
it was actually a sensational Zanako. That defeated Kafue Celtic.
Yes,
What a
yes.
game it was.
It was amazing.
Yes, Kafue Celtic actually played very well.
But they had the very, in terms of ball position, I would say these young ones, the Kafue Celtics, because the oldest is like 22 years.
Yes.
All these are they are in between 18 and 21. So they played very well, and I think these guys are fit for the Premier League. I'm hoping the best for them.
For them.
This coming season. I hope they qualify for the national.
That boy Ash he had a very good game. That defender Kampamba from Kafue Celtic.
Yes.
Had a very good game that
And
day.
there was a midfielder that scored a brilliant goal. I love the goal that he scored in the 80th minute.
Yes, for Kafue Celtic.
Yes. they had quite good chances to make a difference,
Yes.
but still the big teams the owners of the league managed to
win.
Yeah. On the other hand, we also have some interesting things, that is the goal scoring era
Yes.
for the Golden Boot race.
Yes.
How is it going, and what do you think? Can we conclude to say Moses Schuma has already won the league, the Golden Boot?
To be honest, I can't lie. To be honest, this one is like it would be hard to catch him.
Mhm.
Even Elia Mandanji said the same. It would be really hard to catch up because Moses Schuma is standing on 20 goals.
Yes,
then he's
yes.
followed by Albert Kangwanda, who's on 11 goals.
Mhm.
So the gap is like the gap of 9 goals.
Yes.
And Elia Mandanji is on 10 goals. Then Eva Amine from Zesco United is on 9 goals.
9 goals.
So the gap of 9 goals. It will be really hard. And remember, this guy is scoring in every game.
Every game.
And these other strikers like Albert Kangwanda, they score today. Then the next goal would come maybe after 3
5
weeks.
games.
After 5 games.
Yes. And not to forget, Moses Schuma had a great season in Kenya as well. He scored 18 goals, and
That season, yes.
I love the statement that he made after scoring 18 goals to say he is not in a competition with anyone or to break any Zambian record yet.
But to break his own record.
Yes, so it's a great improvement, and it shows to say this person is consistent, and I'm sure he's still scoring. He's a goal scorer, a goal scoring
A
machine.
very good man.
Yeah. So kudos to Moses Schuma.
Moses Schuma.
I'm loving the gameplay, and he has broken the record since 2016. I think that was
Yeah,
recently.
Idris Mbombo, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the man who scored 20 goals in the league. Idris Mbombo in 2018. Yes.
And since then, nobody has scored such goals. That's like after 8 years.
It is. And we are still counting. I'm sure he is still scoring. In the
He
game
will
to come.
definitely break the record.
Yes.
And hoping for the best for the Power Dynamos. I'm sure they're going to win the league because they are already leading by 61 points, a difference of about 6 points.
Yes.
So I'm sure the title race belongs to them already.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they're also having like a game in hand, yes,
Mhm.
against Sanshi Dynamos.
Well, on the other hand, we earlier mentioned about the ABSA tournament.
Yes.
Let's talk about the ABSA tournament. What do you think about these incoming games? We have Chirundu United versus Zanaco. On the other hand, this team Chirundu eliminated. I didn't watch the match.
I think
Is it
this is
Cabo
the
Verde?
game here where there was a beef where the coach from Cabo Verde mentioned that I know nothing about Chirundu United.
Mhm.
Then also Chirundu United fired back at that we know nothing about Cabo Warriors.
And they lost the match, unfortunately. But Chirundu United are now going to play against
Zanaco,
Zanaco
the
at the
Bankers.
Arthur Davis Stadium.
This would be a good game, I'm telling you.
It
The
will
Border
definitely-
Boys.
It will be definitely a game that is going to be tough because Zanaco, on the other hand, I think they had a bit of challenge concerning the game that they played with Kafue Celtics, in as much as they won the match, but it was kind of tough. I'm sure we'll see what they have because Chirundu, on the other hand, managed to win Cabo to eliminate.
Actually, they came from behind. They were like down by 2 goals to nil.
Mhm.
Then they equalized in the second half. The game ended 2-2
Yes.
from being down by 2 goals to nil.
And it's the only team in the National League that is remaining. All the teams have been eliminated. It seems like it's now a big boys league, ABSA Cup. It's
Yes.
just Chirundu United which is remaining from representing the National League. So
Yes.
we are hoping for the best. On the other hand, we have played forward versus Red Arrows. My apologies. They've been there too.
There's also played forward from Livingston, Southern Province.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think this team. For me, I think Red Arrows is going to win this.
Yeah.
They will definitely win. This is a big team and played forward.
Yes.
They are trying, but
but I think they should not underrate played forward. Because even last time I underrated them when they were playing against McKinney Roosters, I expected McKinney to win because McKinney is doing well in the league. Yes, and they ended up beating McKinney Roosters. So Red Arrows should not underrate McKinney played forward. They face each other tomorrow in a kit at 15 hours.
Definitely. On the other hand, we have Mighty Mufulira Wanderers against Muza FC that will be played tomorrow at 12:30 hours. What do you think about this match? I mean, on a Sunday.
On Sunday at Nkoroma Stadium.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this game,
Might
I think their coach is Lami Kibanda, the former Muza coach.
Yes.
So tomorrow you'll meet his former team.
It will be a tough game.
It's a tough game.
Both teams are having a good season. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a tough game. It's not going to be a tournament that is going to be easy. And not to forget the game of the week, that is Nchanga Rangers against Power Dynamos. Power 90. Brave Nchanga Rangers on the other hand, trying their level best. Chicken George Rwandamina and
you know, in this game, Brave Nchanga Rangers is coached by the Zambia national soccer team head coach, Chicken George Rwandamina.
Yes.
Then Power Dynamos is coached by the Zambia national soccer team assistant coach, also Adam Tapa Jr. So it will be a good game.
It will be.
I think we should be visiting Nkoroma Stadium on Sunday.
And unfortunately, the unfortunate part is that both coaches' national duties, they didn't really satisfy us.
Yes.
Their results were not good. Coach Oswald Mutapa lost the final match against Zimbabwe. That was 1-0. Just a goal in the last minute, and
yes.
It was quite sad. It was quite sad, but let's see what these two teams are for us.
Yes.
And I'm hoping for the best for my team, that is Power Dynamos, because they're
having big boys.
They're having a good league. They're having a good league. Well, but away from Power Dynamos, let's talk about Nchanga Rangers' performance, because they've been losing from time to time, but I think they lost 2 matches and drew 1.
Yes, they've dropped points in their last 3 MT5 Super League games. I think some people are saying maybe it is because their coach is now having like 2 jobs at a time. He's also in charge of the national team. Again, he's also in charge of the Nchanga Rangers. I think this is also affecting the brave people of Chingora. And it is the reason why I don't like seeing a coach like coaching 2 teams at a time.
Yes.
You coach the national team again at the same time you are coaching the club. It is really affecting you. So I'm sure it is really affecting the brave people of Chingora.
Not just the brave people of Chingora, but also the Power Dynamos on the other hand, they are facing the same thing.
Yes.
And it's not just the teams, but also the fans in general. I think that's one of the things that's happened. That's one of the questions that's a number of people on the streets are asking, to say, are we going to continue with this culture of adopting a coach who is having a club?
Yeah, this culture is really bad. We need to be having like if us wants a local coach, they should be giving them like a contract instead of coaching 2 teams at a time. No.
In as much as these 2 coaches, they are interim coaches, but I feel they kind of choose attention which team they give the most.
Yes.
Because
it is. They don't even like watch other teams.
No, you can't.
Like every week they just watch their teams.
Because it's so demanding. Football is demanding, and it loves attention. It needs attention. So I believe we will see what this big game on Sunday will produce, the type of results that it's going to produce. Yeah. And now, before we go on a short break, that is our last break, and we'll be right back shortly. Please feel free to leave a comment and tell us your views concerning the things that we are discussing about. Thank you. Please join us on the other side. We are still coming back. Stay tuned.
Best graduating student, Masters in the School of Humanities. Hi, I'm Genea Moyo, and I am ICU.
Hello Zambia, this is Mishe Kinjakwa Edgars, and we are back on Z
Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211. The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
Dear viewers, thank you so much for still staying with us here on ICU TV. And remember, we are live on ICU TV Facebook page. We are also live on the Information and Communications University Facebook page. And I can't forget to mention our partners at ZRTC. We discussed a lot of things. For now, we dive straight into CAF Champions League. There will be big games this weekend. Chitemwiko.
Yes. Well, let me just say the team that have been supporting, representing us from the Southern Africa, that is Mamelodi Sundowns, won Esperanza by 2-0 in the first leg. Open for them to do as well as in the second leg at their home ground this weekend. What do you think about the matches?
Yes, I expected this match to be tough. And Esperance was at home, but kudos to Sundowns. They did well. They won away from home. It is when you score away from home in Africa, it is a bonus because they count away goal. Yes. So they have an advantage as they go in the second leg in South Africa. I'm sure they will finish the job in South Africa. I did trust the Brazilians. And if you remember very well, when we had a program some weeks ago, I mentioned the winner.
That was 3 weeks ago.
Yes, yes, exactly. A winner of this game will win the Champions League. So I think this one will go to Mamelodi Sundowns.
Mamelodi Sundowns, hoping for the best. I hope your prediction is right.
Yeah, but they should not sleep that we've already won. The game is still on. They still have 90 minutes to go. So they should not sleep.
On the other hand, we also had a Morocco derby, that is Rabat against
RS Bakken.
What was your prediction? I remember you said
RS Bakken. Yes, I said that. Yes, I said that RS Bakken, but unfortunately RS Bakken lost 2-0 to Rabat. Hoping for the best as they face tomorrow. They face each other tomorrow in the second leg. Maybe a miracle happen. You know, football. There's a miracle in football. Maybe miracle will do the needful tomorrow.
Yes.
Because I did expect RS Bakken to beat Rabat, but remember it was a debut. It was a debut. It was a Moroccan debut.
I'm loving the fact that we are not going to have Moroccan teams to play the finals. Yes, that's the only thing that I love.
Yeah, but again, both teams are from Morocco, so which means the one who win will play 5.
Yes, that's okay. That's okay because if these two teams had to meet in the final, still.
Exactly. So at least we are going to have an advantage like a team from Southern Africa, because I know Mamelodi Sundowns will win this game against Esperance. So I think we're going to have like a team from Southern Africa and also a team from Morocco.
I think for me, my final prediction would be is Mamelodi Sundowns are going to win, and I'm sure they are going to win the final. They're going to play the finals. On the other hand, Rabat, they are going to play against Mamelodi Sundowns. I know a derby is not some ordinary match. It's going to be a tough derby. These are the results that we cannot really predict to say these are what is exactly going to be on the table. Yeah. So, what's
I think for me, I think yes, I'll go with Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns, without any doubt, they're going to the finals. But for this one, for Rabat, I don't know if I should change my prediction because I already predicted last time. I don't know now what will happen, but just we're hoping for the best.
Yeah, because the 2-0 margin
is very big.
Yeah,
it's big because Rabat, knowing that they will be playing away from home, they will defend. They will defend that. Yeah, they will defend that.
I think this is where we now come to the end of the show. I believe we must communicate as public speakers are fond of talking too much. But before we go, let us have an highlight of the things that we discussed about. We talked about the Brazil tournament.
Yeah, Brazil tournament.
And Zambia losing
4-0 to
6.
4-0 against Canada and 6-1 to Brazil. Yeah, and in that game we saw our goalkeeper Ezonari being red carded,
Red-carded.
and we saw like the second choice goalkeeper came in and he conceded from the very first shot on target. And the same thing again happened in 2021
Yeah.
when Ezonari was replaced by her deputy. The deputy conceded from the very first shot on target, and it was a free kick again.
Yeah, I think we still have a lot of work for the Zambian national
Yes.
team. On the other hand, they will be playing against Korea. I'm hoping for the best for
Against
them.
Korea.
Yes.
They just need to win this game. We can't lose all the 3 games.
No,
Yeah, they
no,
should
we
be like
can't.
do better.
We
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
We can't. On the
We can't.
yeah, away from the league, we also have a game in hand that is live. That is Zambia women's national team, the under-17, are playing against Rwanda.
Rwanda. Last time I checked, they were leading by 2 goals to 0. That was like a tough time. I'm sure by now they have even scored other goals. Yes.
I think this is where we come to the end of the show. That is the Sportsman Show. Catch us every Friday at 16 hours. Exactly. We are always live on the Information and Communications University TV and the Information and Communications University page. Not to forget the ZRDC page as well. So please feel free to leave a comment and always follow the Sportsman Show if you are a lover of football. This is one of the shows that we tend to discuss about football only. If you're a football fan, leave a comment.
Yes.
Tell us what you love about football. Tell us the things that are affecting the football sector in the Zambian industry. Isn't it, Victor?
Yeah, very true, yes.
Yes.
We
And
love football and we live football.
yes. And for now, this is where we come to the end of the show. Now we say goodbye
And God bless.
God bless.